Welcome to Wipeztube. This is another review and update show. Big up to everyone that's been keeping it locked, watching us grow from the bottom to the top. Big up to all the new ones that's keeping it locked as well. All my new Wipeztubers, what can I say, man? Everyone that's new, that hasn't subscribed, make sure you put it in the comments below so I'll be shouting you out. My examples, do I have to say my examples as usual? Alright, I'll say it for all the new ones, like big up Danny, big up Sam, big up David. Thanks for subscribing and all sorts. I'll be just bigging you up, that's all I'm saying. But firstly, we're going to be talking about weekend's games. Don't get me wrong, I'm still getting over the Arsenal game, but it wasn't a battering. We all knew that we wasn't going to win, didn't we? So yeah, what can I say about that? But we'll talk more in depth about that. But firstly, let's talk about the games on Saturday. So firstly, we're going to be talking about Southampton versus Chelsea. So yeah, that was a 1-1, goals by Minamino and Mount. Minamino from Liverpool, that's on loan. He came to haunt Chelsea. So what can I say? He's got in the 33rd minute and then Mount got a penalty. But the one talking point that everyone know about what happened to Hudson-Odoi. My man came on at half time and he got subbed. I don't know when he got subbed, but he got, basically it was a sub and a sub. That's the one thing you don't do to a player. Confidence just goes downhill. What can I say about that? That is just that's just mad. That's just mad how he got subbed for a sub. Do you know what I mean? What did he do that bad? Was he that bad where my man got subbed off? So I don't know, I'll find out more and then I'll get onto it. But yeah, that was 1-1 anyway. Tuchel's still unbeaten as Blues boss. So yeah, he's still unbeaten. But that's what I'm saying, it's all that new manager factor. They come in, players want to play, but then as soon as they get that one loss, we'll see how he handles the pressure, and then Roman Abramovich will be on his clock, as we all know, and he does it to every manager. But yeah, that was 1-1 anyway. Burnley versus West Brom, that was 0-0. What can I say about that? I didn't watch the game, so I can't give you a lot of information on how the game was, but that just sounds like a boring game. Burnley and West Brom, their football is dead, so it's like there's no one attacking really, is there? Of course Burnley's been in good form, so if I had to put money on who to win, I would say Burnley, but that ended up 0-0, and what's his name, Ajayi got sent off, red card in 30th minute. Next game we're going to talk about is Liverpool versus Everton. Wow! Liverpool, where have you gone? Where have you disappeared to? This is not the same team as last year. I did tell someone, beginning of the season, Liverpool is not going to win the league this year. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't know they'll be doing that bad. They're chasing top 4. If you look in the league, they're chasing top 4. So it's mad how times have changed. Of course, they have some mad injuries, but still, to be this bad, I don't know if there's an explanation for that. But that was 2-0. I watched this game. It was a good game by Everton, to be fair. They took it to them and they got it. Goes by Richarlison and Sigurdsson, penalty, and that's another non-clean sheet by Liverpool's Alisson. The next game, Fulham versus Sheffield United, that was 1-0, goals by Lookman. I didn't watch the game, but it seems like Fulham was all over them. It was 65% possession they had over Sheffield United. They had 15 shots. They had 4 shots by Sheffield United. And yeah, it looks like they were all over them, to be fair. But they won 1-0. Fulham is getting in a little form, so they might be able to survive. Who knows? But yeah, the next ones we're going to be talking about was on Sunday, which was yesterday. Let me leave the main one to last. But 2-1 West Ham, Tottenham. Haha. You Spursy are getting spurred. Okay. Alright, so Lingard, he came to dance. He came to dance as usual. I saw it. He was dancing. He loves to dance when he scores against London clubs, it seems. Because he was breakdancing at the Emirates. I'll never forget that day. But they won 2-1. Goals by Antonio and Lingard. And then the goal by Lucas Moura. And they couldn't save the game. West Ham. What can I say about West Ham, man? One of the best seasons I've seen by West Ham. Bare people were saying Moyes ain't the right man for the job, but I didn't say that. I know Moyes with the right squad. Maybe he's not a top 6 manager, but anyone just under that, I think he does good. To be fair, I think he does good. So yeah, that was 2-1. Next game, Aston Villa and Leicester. That was 2-1 to Leicester. Goals by Maddison, Barnes and Traore scored for Aston Villa. I did watch that game. Leicester was good at first half, and then Aston Villa, they came out to play the second half, and they nearly, Leicester was on the ropes for a bit, to be fair. They were on the ropes, but they seen it through. That's what good teams do. No matter how much they're getting peppered, they always seem to just get through it. Do you know what I mean? The next one we're going to talk about is Arsenal. So yeah, Arsenal, we lost 1-0. They scored in the second minute. For anyone that don't know, goal by Sterling. We let a man that's, I don't know how small this brother is, but he's not. He must be 5'5" or 5'6". We made him jump over Holding and Bellerin. Does that make sense? No, it does not. But they ended up winning 1-0. But yeah, that's the only thing I can say about that game. The next thing we're going to be talking about is Jack Grealish. Aston Villa to investigate how injury news leaked before the Leicester game. So they knew that Jack Grealish was injured before the game. So I don't know how that came out, because what that does is, for people that can't put 2 and 2 together, is that Leicester, they can prepare for not seeing a Jack Grealish, you know what I mean? So that's what they're trying to say. But yeah, as it says here, Aston Villa manager Dean Smith will investigate how news of Jack Grealish's injury emerged in the 24 hours before their 2-1 loss to Leicester City. So that is mad still. I'll be kind of pissed off, to be fair, that my main player, the other teams know that he ain't going to be playing. Do you know what I mean? So they can just come full felt ready to just smash us up. And to be fair, they lost. If they won, then maybe this wouldn't have come out and they would have gone, alright, cool. They found out, but they still lost. But because they lost, they're going to come and say, well, maybe if this news didn't come out, it might have been a different game, basically. That's what they're trying to say. But I don't know. Leicester is second in the league. I think they would have won anyway. But that's all I have to say about that. This is a review and update show. Remember, I'll be uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays for all my Wipeztubers and all the new Wipeztubers that's keeping it locked on the channel. Remember to keep liking, subscribing and commenting. Remember, anyone that comments, I'll be speaking to you through that, so feel free to leave a comment on what you think about the games, or if you want to talk about the channel, or what you want to see on this channel. I'm open for new things, so yeah, don't be afraid, man, to shout me in the comments or whatever. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this today. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep it locked on Wipeztube. I'm out.